Okay, good day. I know it's a bit sort of like halfway through the day, but just finished setting up here at Wanneroo Markets. We're all ready to rock and roll. Our first weekend was last weekend, but I was away in Albany, so we had Shells and Yvonne here last week. This is one of our rooms where we've got a little bit of stuff on display in one of the side rooms as well. So we've got two little display rooms here as well. As you can see, check it out, check it out. Lovely. So, some of the questions, if you've got any to ask, would be run by Yvonne and Shelley Sharp. And that's Yvonne Samuels. So, Pew Pew, we've got two out the front on display and the rest down here if you want to come and have a look. They're all ready to go. Their prices range from about $250 to $350. We've got loads of orders for New Zealand. Now on this rack here, everything is $10. These are kakahu that we used once upon a time, but have moved on. So they're here if any rōpū are starting up, or if you're thinking of starting a group, or you just want it because you want it, right? So they're there, and that's what they look like. We've got rapaki here as well. You can change the colour of the feathers if you want, or not. And these are for tane. So there's 4 or about 5, maybe half a dozen. And here we have the posters. Those are a full-size poster that come without the frame. Ngā wharenui o Ngāti Porou. That centrepiece was given to me to use from my Uncle Red, who was working in Rotorua at Tamaki village at the time that we went back and compiled these. So between myself, Willie Milner and Helen Mato, we went back home to do all these posters, and they are beautiful. There was a limited edition of these, and we only had 2,000 made, and they come with a certificate of authenticity, and so they're $150 for the poster. That's without the frame. So if you want framing and you're in Perth, Ken Korohina will be your man. So you can look him up. Ken's on Facebook, and I'm sure he would be honoured and pleased to do you the frame for your poster if you wanted one of these. And they start at Pōtaka in the left-hand corner and go all the way around to Te Araro, Tiki Tiki, Tokomaru Bay, Tolaga Bay, Whangara, all the way back to Poho or Rawiri. But beautiful. We had pleasure in putting these together, and in the background there you can see Hikurangi. Mount Hikurangi, the first mountain in the southern hemisphere to get the sun, and then we've got backgrounds of Waima, Whangara. They're for all the areas that those marae are in. So come along. We're at Wanneroo Market, and the name of the shop is Lady Joe's Polynesian Arts, Craft and Clothing. So myself, Shelley Sharp and Yvonne Samuels. So we've got all our gear in here, which is good because they all complement each other. So I've got t-shirts there. Shells is the poi lady, and so is Yvonne. Shelley does all of these as well. She does the crocheting. So we've got some nice little warm kakahu here that Shelley has actually crocheted. Look at this. That's nice, man. So come up and have a look. Don't be shy. And then we've got the pink. Nice colours. And then you've got the reggae colours. Oh, that's cool. This lady here, she knows how to she can handle sitting at home there and crocheting these things here. In a night, she can do quite a few. And here's a dress, or a long top, you might call it, as well. And here's some pew-pew. So like I said, we've only got 2 out the front. These are made with, so the bands have been crocheted. And we've got Velcro on the inside. And these are all made with bamboo and wool. Okay, and stuck together with craft glue. So we've got some little bits over here on the shelf as well on display. Poi, there was quite a few up there we've sold. Some this morning, they're all on display here. So there's some portai there as well. A couple have already gone this morning. And with the Pew Pew, if you wanted to order a particular colour, that can be made as well, made to order, so, and your size. And in here we've got Reborn. Up the top there, she's got a name, you know. Kōtiro. So that's Kōtiro up the top there, and that's displaying that kākahu that she's got underneath her. That belongs to Wairua Tīpuna, so that doesn't go with the Pew Pew. So we've got the Pew Pew there, we've got Poi to go with them, and down the bottom here we've got Reborn. So Reborn comes with her own little Pew Pew. The Pois are extra, those are a separate price for the Poi. So Reborn is $130 for Reborn. And that's with her dummy and a certificate. Her birth certificate is there that you can fill in, and you can put her name on there. So she comes with all of those bits except for the Poi. Poi's not included, there's a separate price. And there's Reborn in pink. And the same as the other one. So Reborn comes with her own Pew Pew, and then we've got the Poi as well, that you can choose what colour if you want to buy a Poi, and those are separate, those are different price altogether. So the Poi are $25 for the short, and $30 for the long Poi. Here's Reborn again in red. We've got some other colours as well yet to come. So that's them, and also we have matching Pew Pew for, so if you've got a little girl that wants a Pew Pew to match for herself so that she's got the same as Reborn, then we can make one for her. Otherwise we've got some that are already made in different colours, but they're yet to come out and be put out on a stand. So this is what you see today, and don't be whakamara, come up to the shop. That means, you know, we're trying to match all our colours to go with our curtains and our kākahu. Next week we'll have our sign up for our shop. This is the mahi of Yvonne Samuels. So she did this piece here. It's a centrepiece that we put on the mayor's table in Gosnells. I ran a ball there. The Matariki ball was held at Hills Park Centre in Beckenham, and Yvonne Samuels did all the centerpieces for the table, they were beautiful. Thank you so much, Yvonne. She put a lot of work into it, and much appreciated. So this centerpiece there is there for sale as well. I'm not sure what price tag she's got on that one there, but even if you wanted to order some centerpieces for anything that you've got coming up, whether it be an event, a social gathering, or what have you, just contact Yvonne Samuels. She's on Facebook, and place your order with her, let her know what you want, and she's the lady to see. We've got a mix of stuff over here on this shelf as well. And by the way, there's another rāpaki there, and a dress. Those are $10 each. I know, you're probably thinking, gee, that's dear, but you know what, they're not. There's a lot of history with those. So here we go. If you want to scare your child, there's a spider here with multicolours, made by our shells. Come up and have a look at our shop. It's open at Wanneroo Market. We're between two food halls, and those two food halls, I'm going to take you outside. To the right is a licensed restaurant. That's to my right. My sister Hazel, it would be to her left. And that other end is where Hangi Hookups is, and more restaurants in there. Excuse me. And so, don't be shy. Come up and see us. This is what it's all about. So, Pew Pew orders are being taken already for New Zealand schools and that. So these are just a couple that we've got out the front there. So you can look at them. Those are just some of the designs that we do. That one there is a bit more expensive. So this one here is from about $350 on. And they last forever. Beautiful sound effects when you're on stage. What else? And there's a lot of time and effort that goes into making those. So I know a lot of people, I think that they're expensive, but they're not. You know, for the schools in New Zealand that have purchased already, they're happy to get more. This is our storeroom. I really shouldn't even bring you in here, so let's get out of there. And again, we're back in here. So this room here will be used for bringing people in if they wanted to look at other smaller size piu-piu in here. And they're contemporary piu-piu. Okay, ka pai. So we will see you at Wanneroo Market. Beautiful.